Hi, I'm Brandy.
I'm Tara.
And this is Lights, Camera, Gay. And today we're talking about A Single Man, which is an Oscar-nominated film directed by Tom Ford. And it follows George Falconer, who's played by Colin Firth, on the day that he decides to end his life. So we follow him. It's Los Angeles, it's 1960s, and he's tying up all his loose ends, saying goodbye to friends, and even making some new friends. The reason that he decides to end his life is that he's grieving the loss of his partner, who he had for 16 years, and then his partner dies, and he's not allowed to go to the funeral, and it's a really heartbreaking film. What did you think, Tara?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I'll probably watch it again and again.
Yeah.
It was sad. I felt very sad. You know, we've seen this before where you're not welcome at your partner's funeral, or you're not welcome at your partner's family. And like, you know, we all have friends who have gone through this, and it's just heartbreaking. So I think they hit those points really well.
Well, I suppose I should get off the phone and book a plane flight.
The service is just for family.
It's the 1960s.
I know.
So I mean, the idea that a gay relationship is real is pretty new.
No, I think they did a really good job of that. That struggle for him, not only losing his partner, not able to get closure by going to the funeral, and you can't really talk about it. Like, you know, you talk to your close friends, a few people know you're gay, but it's not like you go and everyone's like, oh, you know, I'm so sorry you're a widow now. Like, you know, that's not acknowledged. So you're in this total place of, like, I can't even imagine, emptiness. You would just feel so empty that you can't even like grieve your loved one. Obviously we've come a long way, things are a lot different now, but for that time, I think they did a really good job, and the story was just everything, you know, everything ties up. It was perfect. They did such a great job. They had all these great references about, you know, being invisible, living in glass houses, you know, being seen, not being seen, and I just loved it.
Super beautiful, wonderfully shot. How hot was Colin Firth also?
Funny enough, he was so hot, but like every other character said, God, you look tired. You're not looking good.
You don't look so good.
You look awful. What have you been doing?
You don't look so hot.
And he looks
He's
so
like
sharp the
flawless.
whole time.
Yeah, he's like.
I was sort of like, am I gay? But all these men in this movie, from like his partner, he's beautiful, that model.
So gorgeous.
The young boy who is in that fluffy,
My favorite
the gayest sweater.
The
Yeah.
gayest sweater ever. It's
Yeah.
like, that to me was like one of the only stereotypes that really jumped out at me. Like we pan across and it's like, oh, that guy's gay. For sure. You put him in a fluffy pink sweater, that guy's gay.
Yeah.
And he's for sure gonna get with his professor.
yeah.
Which you see so often in these gay films. You see all these, you know, these young people
The young
going
ones
after their
getting
teachers.
with the teachers.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I totally thought they were gonna hook up,
Mm-hmm.
you know, him and his student. And then I was thinking, you know, the first time you're gonna sleep with someone, you're gonna go skinny dipping in the cold ocean? I don't think so. That's not the first time you want someone to see your pee-pee. Oh, I loved that moment with George and Jim on the couch when he's thinking back and they're reading and the record player stops.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they kind of have this argument about who should get up.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's just like now, only when I'm doing that, I'm arguing about who needs to change the Netflix.
Yeah.
It's just a different time, but it still goes on.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. I loved that moment. That was probably my favorite scene of the movie.
Overall, I love this film. It's so beautiful. It's so well shot. I read the script first, actually, and then watched the
nice.
movie, and I just think that Tom Ford absolutely nailed it. I hope he makes another movie. I don't think he has since, but I'm really looking forward to
I
if he
haven't
does
seen
again.
any.
Tom Ford, if you're listening, please, you're a natural director. You can follow us at Lights Camera Gay on Twitter and Instagram. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Tara and Brandy, and you can watch A Single Man on Out TV coming soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.